Welcome back to One Life Radio. This is Bernadette with Danny Miles, Mike Smith, and we've got Lisa Lynn on the line. I love working with you, Lisa. Lisa is a personal trainer, a fitness trainer, and a specialist in metabolic weight loss and performance nutrition. She is best known for her 13 years as Martha Stewart's personal trainer. I bet you ate well when you were her trainer, didn't you, Lisa?
Oh, my goodness. It just makes the case for more exercise.
I can only imagine the stuff that Martha whipped up in her kitchen, because you used to go into her home and train her, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, I had to cook for her sometimes. But I have to say, her garden is right off her kitchen. And so most of the time, we picked it as we came in off of our walks and made it fresh. So does it get better than that?
Well, I'm getting ready to do that. I'm actually getting ready to turn my big sandbox into a little garden. So
you'll love it.
Isn't that funny? So because it was a big sandbox, but and using it as a garden, it's going to shrink. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, get rid of everything and make the entire thing a garden. Is what Martha did. Her whole yard is a garden.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I have to say it's beautiful. She puts some, like asparagus is pretty when it grows, and so girlfriend has it going on. People don't realize how smart she is.
Yeah. Oh, she's incredible. But I'm no Martha Stewart, okay?
Yeah, but you know what I learned from her? I think, and this applies to everything in our lives, no matter what it is you want to do, all you have to do is read, and you can do it.
Yeah, she's incredible. Her attention to details, which is why she's been so successful.
This goes well with what we're talking about today, because Martha Stewart had to eat on the run all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I want to know what these 5 secrets are to help you lose weight while on vacation.
All right, this is a really good point because it does matter. And I also learned this from her. She lives on the run. And so interesting that the shakers and the movers of the world, they don't go away and shut off. They look at vacations as an opportunity to take care of themselves, to go to the gym. In fact, I look at them this way now. Instead of shutting it off, I love to be able to do all the things that I love, from walking, weight training without being in a rush, and then a yoga class at the end of the day.
Mm-hmm. Well, you make it part of your travel. I was in California recently, and, the best part of my trip was when I was swimming in the ocean and climbing on the rocks.
That's it. You see? And people we just are not trained to think that way. But I found that when I was sitting on a chair eating and drinking things that weren't good for me, I felt the worst. And so we're not asking people to do something that doesn't feel good. You are going to feel your absolute best and have the best vacations.
Well, you say use your travel time as a cleansing time. How do you do that?
Well, this happened by accident because we're all bored in airports. I'm flying every week, and I love to sit and watch people. They just eat all day just because they're sitting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's true.
I get flight sick, so I've learned that if I don't eat, or I eat like 3 hours before, I'll have a protein shake, hop on the airplane. If I've given enough time, I feel great, and then I'm very limited at what I can eat on the plane, but it's helped me. So I take the snack and put it in my purse. Should I want it later? My son needs a snack. And that way I don't feel like, black or white. But you can cleanse the whole time you're on a plane, because what are you doing? You're sitting. You do not need food when you're not moving.
Yeah, that's true. And I think out of boredom, a lot of us just eat when we're traveling.
I'm a bored eater.
Yeah.
I'm totally guilty. And people eat things they don't even like. The problem is you get off the plane, you feel terrible. So be mindful about it and take a nap. I get work done, and I'm like a renegade on an airplane now.
Well, and I like what you say about don't be afraid to be hungry, because it's good for you. Why is it good for us?
Well, and everyone's like, well, it's been 4 hours since I ate. I'm starving. You got 25 pounds to lose. You are far from starving, 1. And 2, cleansing helps our bodies detox and reboot. So it's not just good for weight loss. Just think of it like wear and tear on your car. Not eating removes the wear and tear in our body, and it's the best for anti-aging and health.
Well, and you say that hunger means that your body is about to start burning fat for fuel.
Yeah, exactly. Not only that, blood sugar levels get lowered, cholesterol. Because what happens when we don't feed our body and our body needs calories? The snack companies have people freaked out about missing a meal. And the truth is, what happens in that moment is your body goes, uh-oh, she's not going to feed me. I better dip into some of this storage. If I need excess fat, means excess energy, excess calories. It digs into that storage like a bank account and starts using that stored fuel.
Well, and you say don't leave home without this. Don't leave home without without complete protein in a Ziploc bag.
That's right. Whatever your tools are, I rely heavily on a protein bar and also protein. So I make sure that I have double because like last week I was stranded in the airport for 6 hours. To be honest, I could have they gave me a money voucher to go eat. I am not wasting calories on junk, yucky food.
You know what, you say that, I'm the same way. It's like a it's so important to me, and that's the terms in which I think of it in my brain. Like, I'm not going to waste yesterday I got really, really hungry, and I did waste a 240 calories to be exact. I had a Cliff Bar. I was waiting for my oil to be changed, and I didn't pack any food with me.
That was a good choice, though.
It was a better bad choice. It was. I mean, I think it had 25 carbohydrate G's of carbohydrate, but it did have like 14 grams of protein. The oats and the peanut butter were organic, but I hated to eat it because it wouldn't have been my first choice had I been prepared.
Yeah, and you know what? Sometimes those things are going to happen. I think this is really important. Perfection is the enemy of weight loss. It's never going to be perfect. All you can ever do is look for the lesser of evils. So when I travel, yes, sometimes I bought some snacks I still have in the cabinet just because I was bored and I was shopping. So I looked for the popcorn chips, the cleanest I could possibly find, and just in case. So you make the best bad choice.
Well, and I know in your book, The Metabolism Solution, which is a great book, by the way. Can you find it at Amazon.com?
Oh, absolutely, and Barnes & Noble, and
okay.
Lots of good results coming out of that book.
The Metabolism Solution. So in there, I know you talk a lot about eating fish. I eat a lot of fish as well. On the seafood diet, you say go on the seafood diet and double your weight loss?
Yeah, but not the kind of seafood you seafood and eat it, but literally, like, everybody goes away, there's a sense of entitlement. Want to splurge, want to party. Well, I do. I'm the same kind of person. So I'll go to a seafood restaurant because if it's whitefish and shrimp, let's say we get the captain's platter or whatever you call it, not fried, lemon, no butter. You can eat so much more food. I tell them, keep the potato, bring me a double vegetable. I eat my husband's salad, my salad, and everybody's done with their fattening meal, and I'm still crazy. I am not proud of that, by the way. I'm a little pig.
Well, you know what? You say keep the potato. You're so funny. You really are. I love working with you. You say keep the potato. I have to say, yesterday I was in Whole Foods getting a few things to bring home to make dinner, and I saw this book that kind of shocked me a little bit. It's called The Starch Solution, and it's got a potato on the front. It says, eat the foods you love, regain your health, and lose the weight for good. And I was really perplexed. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, I tried, by the way. I've done if there was a diet out there, I not only did them, I worked for most of the research behind the scenes because as a carb addict, that was like, licensed to eat. Didn't work.
Well, you know what I did? I said, okay, I'm going to go buy a bag of chips, and I did. And
Oh my gosh!
Like, you heard what I said. I am not proud. I still live for food. I still eat emotionally, although I continue to try not to. Progress, not perfection. But what I accept is that is, I'm the girl that goes, you're going to eat that spear of broccoli, and I'm reaching over the table grabbing yours. So all I can do is change what's on the other end of the fork. I'm a volume girl, and I know that. So that's what I would prefer to choose. Whitefish and greens. Not only that, they're thermogenic foods. They heat up our metabolism. Starch, you get a little tiny. I don't want that little tiny bit.
Well, next time you come on, we're going to have to talk more about fish. I love fish, and I think that we really don't understand what an incredible value it has to our body.
Bullet from Dr. Oz: the lighter and the whiter the fish, the better for your metabolism. It really is that simple.
Is that your fish of choice, whitefish?
Yes.
I love my halibut.
Yeah.
Me too.
What's your take on tilapia? Because I hear conflicting reports on tilapia.
Oh well, the news. First of all, it's a great whitefish. Was it over-farmed? Well, it was becoming. Everything's over-farmed in our world because we eat too much. But farm-raised fish nowadays isn't what it was even a year ago. They had put too many fish into a little tank. Now you have two little fishies swimming in a gigantic tank because the government did step in. And I heard what you said, like, great tip, ask the FDA, or there's great seafood places you can go check. Mm-hmm. So things are beginning to change, but the Internet isn't really catching up with all of it. So you know what I say? Make the best choice you can. I would rather you eat a piece of tilapia that you're scared to death is over-farmed, because guess what happens if you don't? I see this a lot. You're off making an excuse for the cheeseburger and french fries.
We are out of time.
I just have to come back.
You're going to have to come back because we didn't get to talk about turbocharging your weight loss without stepping foot in the gym next time, right, Lisa?
Absolutely.
All right. And your book, Metabolism Solution. Why do I always have trouble with that? You can find it Amazon.com or Barnes & Noble, right?
Absolutely. And if anyone has questions, bring them on. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone out there.
Bye-bye.
All right, everyone. You know what? You get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it.